everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be the concert tag. It's basically just a bunch of questions about concerts, like how many concerts have you been to, what was your favorite concert, worst concert, stuff like that. So just basically going to be talking about all of the concerts that I've been to. I've been to a few, but I'm going to more this summer, so that's gonna be exciting. But yeah, let's just jump into it. So the first question is, how many concerts have you been to in total? And so far, ever since I started going to concerts in 2014, I've been to 17 concerts. So I've been to 17 concerts in like 5-ish years, which I know for some people that's like nothing, but for me it's actually a lot. But yeah, I've been to 17 concerts so far, but I have 2 more, hopefully 4, but I don't know about that. But I have 2 confirmed ones coming up. What was the best concert you've been to? And this is a difficult question because I love all the concerts that I've been to for different reasons. Like, they all are just different experiences overall, but I think if I had to, I'll pick my top 3. So my top 3 were 21 Pilots last year, and then John Bellion also last year, and Halsey when I saw her in 2013, no, 2015 is when I saw her when she was opening for Imagine Dragons, because that was just Elle's Barricade for that show, which was super fun, and like she noticed me a couple of times, which is also really fun. So yeah, those are the 3 best concerts that I've been to. Also, Halsey in 2018 as well. Like, Halsey, 21 Pilots, and John Bellion overall just have really good shows. So yeah, those are my top 3 artists, but I can't pick a specific concert because they're just all so good. So favorite artists that I've been to are Halsey, 21 Pilots, and John Bellion. Next question is, what was the worst concert you've been to? And I haven't been to like an awful, like a truly terrible concert, but I've had terrible concert experiences. So for that one, it would probably be Niall Horan on the Flickr tour, because it was just a mess. It was so crowded, and it was just like people were very pushy and very like, I don't know, it was a lot before getting into the venue. So I think that was the worst like pre-concert experience that I've had, but I haven't been to like an actual terrible like performance, I guess. Next question is, best opening act you've seen. And for the most part, the opening acts are always really good, but like I haven't listened to any opening acts that I haven't known about before seeing them live, if that makes sense. Like, I've seen Halsey as an opening act, and also Charlie XCX, and I've listened to them before like seeing them live, so I guess it'll be like, it's kind of biased. Like, they're obviously gonna be the best opening acts because I know their music and I like their music, but yeah, I guess I'm just gonna say Charlie XCX. What was your most recent concert and where was it? My most recent concert was 21 Pilots Bandito tour at BB&T Center in Sunrise, Florida. That was the second time I've seen 21 Pilots live, and it was amazing. As always, I was in the pit. I always get pit for 21 Pilots because it's just a different experience. Like, when they do the drum circle and like they go inside the pit, it's just an amazing experience. So yeah, my most recent concert was 21 Pilots. Furthest you've traveled for a concert, would you travel farther? I actually haven't traveled for any concerts like at all. Like, the concerts in my city are always like 1 hour-ish away from where I live, so it's not really traveling because it's like an hour or less, so that doesn't really count. But I would like to travel for concerts, but I just can't at the moment for like money reasons, and also like my parents probably wouldn't let me travel for a concert alone at least. But yeah, I haven't traveled for any concerts, but I would like to. How old were you when you went to your first concert? Whose concert was it? My first concert was when I was, I think, 13 or 14 years old. I'm not sure. But it was Muse. I went with my dad. He had an extra ticket because I think his friend couldn't go anymore, so he asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So my first concert was Muse at either 13 or 14 years old. Have you seen your favorite artist live? I have. I've seen all of my favorite artists live, pretty much, except for Wallows. Haven't seen them live yet because they haven't come to Miami. They don't have any plans to come to Miami in the future as of right now. So yeah, I've seen all of my favorite artists live except for Wallows. Are there any upcoming concerts that you're going to? Yes, I have two concerts coming up. I have the Ariana Grande Sweetener Tour on June 1st, and then I have Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins on August 7th, I think. But I'm planning on hopefully trying to go to John Bellion and 21 Pilots again in June. I really hope that I can get tickets, but as of right now, I don't have any. Are there any concerts that you've regretted not going to? And yes, the first one that comes to mind is the Ariana Grande Dangerous Woman tour. I am still so upset that I didn't get to go to that tour because I've been to the Honeymoon tour, I'm going to Sweetener, so like I've been to 2 out of 3 of like her big tours, but yeah, I really wish I went to Dangerous Woman, but I think I was like on vacation with my family on that day, so yeah, I wish that I went to Dangerous Woman tour. And also I'm like seeing Dangerous Woman tour kind of when I go to Sweetener because she's performing some songs from that album, so it's kind of like experiencing the Dangerous Woman tour, but also not really. But yeah, that's the one concert that I regret not going to. And also Lainey. They came back in April and I didn't see them, which I'm still kind of upset about, but I've seen them before last year, but I wish that I got to see them again, but it was on a school night. So yeah, those are the two concerts that I regret not going to. Favorite concert experience? Let me think. Probably Halsey or John Bellion. I'm gonna say John Bellion because I was literally at the barricade and I was like super duper close to the stage. I got like incredible pictures. I'll put them up on the screen right now. But yeah, I think that was my favorite concert experience because it was so hype and so like, I don't know, it was completely different from like the album versions of the song. Like he switched them up a little bit, and I don't know, that was like a really fun concert. So that's one of my favorite concert experiences, I think. Have you met friends through concert experiences? And kind of, but also not really. Like a few weeks before a show, I'll look on Twitter and see if anyone is going to a show, and then I'll like talk to them on Twitter, DM them for a few days, and then get to know them and then meet them at the concert for the first time. But that's just for like the concert. Like I haven't stayed friends with any of them. I don't have any like beef or anything with them, obviously. We just haven't stayed friends after the concert. But yeah, I make friends through concert experiences for like a little bit, but then we just like go our own ways, I guess. Have you met any online friends at concerts? And I have met one online friend at a concert. I was friends with her for like 3 or 4 years, and then I met her at the 5 Seconds of Summer tour in like 2015 or 2016, but we haven't stayed in touch. Once again, I'm really bad at staying in touch with people that I meet at concerts, but yeah, I have met one online friend at a concert. Do you go for the bargain priced seats or do you try to get as close to the stage as possible? I definitely try to get as close to the stage as possible because it's just a different experience being super close to the artist. Like, it's just not the same when you're in the nosebleeds. Like, it's just a completely different experience that I really love. So I always try getting as close to the stage as possible. But if it's like ridiculously expensive, then I will go for the cheaper seats just to go, because I'd rather go to the concert and have like a terrible view than not go at all. So yeah, it really just depends on the situation. Do you buy merch at the venue? And I do. I have bought merch for almost every single concert that I've been to, except for like 2. But yeah, I buy merch at the venue. I try getting merch after the show if I have general admission, but if I'm seated, then I'll get the merch before the show. Have you ever been noticed by the artist while at the concert? And kind of, but also not really. Like, when I saw Halsey opening for Imagine Dragons, she like looked into my camera at one point. I'll put up a video here of that moment. But I've never like held an artist's hand while at a show, I guess. Yeah, but I'm hoping that's gonna change when I go to the Sweetener tour. I'm gonna try going for that little corner barricade and hopefully hold Ariana's hand, but I don't have very high hopes for that. Have you ever caught anything that the artist has thrown into the crowd? And no. I don't know why it took me so long to answer that. I haven't caught anything that the artist has thrown, but after the show is over, I have gotten something from the artist. Like, for John Bellion, towards the end of the show, he'll get a water bottle and like spray it onto the crowd. And I managed to get that water bottle because I asked the person like next to me if they could grab it for me because I couldn't reach it. So yeah, I have the water bottle that John Bellion used to spray the crowd, but I've never caught anything that an artist has thrown. Have you attended any meet and greets? Have you gotten a picture? Yes, I've been to 4 meet and greets. I met Halsey once when she opened for Imagine Dragons, and I've met Charlie XCX twice. Once when she was opening for Halsey and she was meeting people after her set, and then another time when she came to Miami for like a signing, for like you had to like buy her vinyl and she would sign it and then you would meet her. So yeah, those are the 3 music meet and greets I've been to. But I've also met Rose and Rosie YouTubers when they were doing like a post-tour hangout here in Miami. So yeah, I've been to a total of 4 meet and greets, kind of, but they weren't like professional with a nice camera. Like, they were just like more intimate experiences with pictures on like your phone. So yeah. So those are all the questions for the concert tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it interesting hearing about my concert experiences. I love going to concerts. It's just one of my favorite things to do because it's just such a nice experience being able to hear your favorite music live, and especially if you're like front row or in the pit, it's just such a nice experience that I don't know, I just love going to concerts. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!